dead bomber on his way back to Belfast. Public patience well and truly strained. And for our next piece of popular television.
Together with researcher Charles Tremayne, tonight we present the results of their investigation.
It doesn't fit. Circumstantially, the pubs are just across. One stays behind to phone the warning.
Forget about the warning. I'm talking about the bombs. Because they confessed, right? So, mulberry bush. Confession number 1 has the bomb here, along the outside wall. Any minute now, there's going to be a huge bloody hole in the floor telling us precise confessions are even close. I'll show you.
At the end of the day, it's not where the bombs were planted.
I thought the idea was to prove that none of the Six did.
6 minutes without a mention of the pubs. What's the point of a 6-minute warning?
Hang on, this thing's not working.
Ask me, the only real answers are in Ireland.
Good ideas about it.
Sure.
Where did you find him? I bet they remember a few coppers as well.
Wasn't it? Well, I would have explained that there was... What exactly is this program you're making?
It's a documentary for Granada television.
You got the wrong bloke, mate.
Do you think we could step inside a minute?
Look, take my word for it. The right men are inside. And if you ask me, they can count themselves lucky. Any other country, they would have been shot.
Yes. Let's give it another go.
He's lying.
He's bigger than you are, Chris. Save your energy. They're even bigger in Birmingham.
I was sitting in this cell and this copper came in. Big guy. And he comes up to me and he kicks me in the chest. Then he jumps on me, grabs a blanket, puts it over my face, leaning all the time like he was trying to smother me.
Fancy chatting to George. Reed. This is another George you think might help.
2 minutes, I'll just get this coffee.
This your Dublin man?
No, that's another man. Drives a van. Left Birmingham in a bit of a hurry.
A34 murders is probably the most well-known, I don't know.
Yes, that's useful. We're obviously focusing on the pubs, but anything that would help us give a flavour of your career, photographs, mementos...
Why do you think that they confessed so readily?
I don't think that's true. Only 4 of them actually signed, didn't they? And Paddy Hill never put his name to a statement. We're treading a very thin line here, Chris. Don't look so suspicious.
Well, I ask you, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. What am I supposed to do with this? Make it sound like we're doing the life and times of George Reed.
What do you expect me to do? Ask him if they saw anyone bang their heads against the wall. I thought you were interested in the phone call.
I am.
This will give you an idea of Hill's mentality. It's some sort of top 10, I think. Up goes or it's under. In the year 2525, we'll get out. Read it if you can. Man sitting in the dock facing 21 murder charges and you fool around like that. You can forget all those stories about violence. Hill was covered in gelignite and he knew it. See it in his face.
Where'd you get him?
One of the daughters. She had a load of stuff in the attic. Nice girl.
You don't seem your usual cheerful self, Ian.
Well, there's no show in a few retired coppers saying they've heard a bit of shouting, is there? Which, unless you've got George Reed locked in a toilet dictating his memoirs, is all we've got.
He'll go on camera.
And do what?
I imagine.
I think we're going about this the wrong way. Skuse says that 2 of them have got gelignite on their hands. Even if we could prove the guys were forced to sign confessions, we've still got to explain the forensics.
Well, don't look at me. You're the one with the chemistry O-level.
We commission a couple of independent scientists to double-check the tests. I'm happy to take it on, but I'll need the time to do it.
Is it me, or do his eyes glaze over every time I open my mouth? What's he up to?
Judging from his notebook, I'd say he's looking for the bombers.
Fly killer. Right. Then bits of varnish.
Yes, we got all the main ones, paint, lacquer, and so on. I just wanted to check if it was used in anything else. Sorry, did you say paper? What about playing cards?
Which means Mullen doesn't get it for his book until I say so. You sure about this IRA thing?
I assumed you talked about it.
Talked about getting an interview. Jerry Adams, the ex-boss, whoever was in charge at the time. He didn't tell me he was going looking for... Oh, excuse me, did you do the pub bombers? Thank Christ you came along. I'm a day to get this off my chest. What's he going to do if he finds them?
Ask them if they did it.
I mean, all right, nobody was exactly queuing up to defend the guys, but having taken the job on, why not run your own tests?
Aces high.
Box of groceries.
You ever have any contact with we wrote off for the formula?
5.
Wrong. I'm not going. I can't categorically say.
4.
Do you need any of this?
Charles.
Get your white coat on, Charlie. I think we've got another show. Mullins found himself. I do know how he does it. He writes to the Birmingham Post. Parliamentary candidate seeks honest copper. Can you believe that? Stop to Christ, this guy's telling the truth.
Why the white coat, if you don't mind my asking?
You got your formula wrong, didn't you? Right. Guns.
What are you on about?
But yeah, listen to this. The next thing I knew, I had a shotgun pointed at me through the flap in the door. I was continually threatened throughout the night with the shotgun and other handguns. I tell you, Charlie, even Chris is excited about this. His eyes were like... You were like eyes. What'd you say?
I asked you what you were on about.
The forensics. After months of careful research, the Home Office has decided to change the formula.
That's ridiculous. It was checked at the trial.
So, find out who checked it and get him on camera.
All done according to...
Forensics. Everything you could possibly need.
Not how 1% suddenly became 0.1%. My money's on the police woman. Oh, Chris, incidentally, is in Ireland. Stand by for a last-minute appearance by the Lone Ranger.
0.01%.
To this court, under Section 17 of the Criminal Appeal Act 19...
One of their files.
You said the date was?
Right.
What about the 6?